The tribunal tasked with probing the conduct of the 4 dissenting IEBC commissioners today heard from 3 petitioners who want the commissioners removed from office, citing serious violation of the Constitution. Elizabeth Atieno tells us more.
Wednesday marked day 2 of the hearings against suspended Commissioner Irene Masit, where the Justice Aggrey Muchelule-led tribunal listened to the 1st, 3rd and 4th petitioners, who are the Republican Party, Geoffrey Langat and Jeremy Owuor, who want the commissioners removed on grounds of gross violation of the Constitution, gross misconduct and incompetence.
The petition, in summary, is to say that Irene Masit and the other commissioners, number 1, committed serious violations.
Of all the 4 petitions, this petition is the worst drafted. And you're a lawyer. So let's say, I don't know, what are you seeking against Irene Masit?
That the National Assembly do find that her conduct violated the Constitution, and consequent to finding that, recommend to the President to establish a tribunal to investigate her conduct.
The tribunal and Masit's lawyer Donald Kip-Korir sought clarity on the incompetence allegations facing the commissioners.
Is this incompetence shown any time before the 15th?
Chair, my petition is only starting on 15th. Therefore, any incompetence that
So there was no incompetence before 15th?
In my understanding.
Do you know the meaning of incompetence?
Yes.
Is it ineligibility or lack of knowledge, lack of expertise, lack of skill? What's incompetence there still?
It is twofold. You have to evaluate whether you are competent to be there in the first instance.
The 3rd and 4th petitioners also wanted the tribunal to probe the similarity allegedly presented in the 4 commissioners and Azimio leader Raila Odinga's speech, which they say is failure to adherence to the principles of neutrality.
You want to tell me if there is congruence in thought, in what people say? That means they've sat together. They are working together. So if you say something and I say something, are we working together?
Any direct evidence from yourself? Any direct evidence from yourself as to this conspiracy? Direct?
No.
In his argument, Masit's lawyer Donald Kip-Korir put Owuor and Langat to task as he sought to understand whether the petition was directly aimed at Masit as an individual or if it was a joint allegation.
There is no one single paragraph that he has specifically mentioned that Irene as individual separately.
That's not true. I mean, if he's making reference to the Serena presser, and your client is present at that presser, why would you want to remove her from that presser?
If I may answer that, if I mention the name of Irene Masit, followed by another one, followed by another one, her name is there.
On its part, the 1st petitioner, which is the Republican Liberty Party, claims that the 4 commissioners failed to promote public confidence in the office they hold through their actions by issuing a parallel presser at the Serena Hotel to reject the presidential election results, further arguing that the move violated Article 73 of the Constitution.
They left the gazetted area and they went to an ungazetted area to make statements which could have caused tension at that time.
The Aggrey Muchelule-led team on Tuesday listened to one of the petitioners, Reverend Dennis Ntumbi, who accused Masit of joining her fellow commissioners to dispute the 2022 presidential election results, where Masit, through her lawyer Donald Kip-Korir, wanted the tribunal to strike out some documents.
I want us to capture this very well. If it was voided, could you have any business going to Parliament or even before this tribunal to come and ask for removal? Because what is void is like it's non-existent.
The tribunal probing the 4 electoral officials was formed by President William Ruto after the National Assembly endorsed their removal as IEBC commissioners. It is led by Appellate Judge Aggrey Muchelule and is set to continue with the proceedings despite the resignation of 3 of the 4 targeted commissioners. Elizabeth Atieno, TV 47, Nairobi.
Moving on.